Hi, my name is Joe Matthews, and I am the president of the African American Cultural Society in Palm Coast, Florida. And I'm welcoming you to our Juneteenth 2021 celebration. My committee for the Cultural Committee has put together a virtual program that should be very enjoyable. The theme of that program is from the cotton fields to the White House. And we're going to do that by dancing, we're going to do some poetry, there'll be a lot of singing, and it's going to be a whole list of things that you are going to enjoy. So this is your welcome. Sit back and enjoy the project that my cultural committee put together. By the way, that committee is chaired by Amina and Sasha. She has a whole group of people that have put their ideas and their thoughts together to bring you an enjoyable and educational program that you will be blown away, hopefully. And again, sit back, enjoy it, and give me some feedback by calling the office and let me know that you've enjoyed it. And that number is 386-447-7030. Again, enjoy the show. Thank you.
On another Juneteenth, my hope is built in nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but totally trust in Jesus' name. When darkness veils his lovely face, even though the storms keep on coming, the loss of a loved one, pandemics, and so on. However, our souls are anchored in the Lord, and anchored in the grip of grace. When peace like rivers attend my way, when sorrows like sea billows roll, whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul. The hope of heaven is God's solution for sorrow.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Few, and I will be singing Lift Every Voice and Sing, otherwise known as the Negro National Anthem. The Negro National Anthem was written by James Weldon Johnson. James Weldon Johnson was a lawyer, diplomat, professor, prolific writer and poet, and the first African-American leader of the NAACP. At the time he wrote the song in 1899, he was the principal of the segregated Stanton School in Jacksonville, Florida. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Oh, sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us, and sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
as people brought from the shores of the African continent. We had skills, traditions, and cultures, which all came with us as we were enslaved and dumped in the cane and cotton fields of North and South America and the Caribbean. We, as enslaved Africans, also brought with us the resilience and fortitude to survive and prosper. Today, we welcome you to our Juneteenth celebration, a virtual presentation of a small portion of our journey from the cotton fields to the White House.
History of Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the oldest nationally celebrated commemoration of the end of slavery in the United States. Dating back to 1865, it was on June 19th that the Union soldiers, led by Major General George Granger, landed at Galveston, Texas, with news that the war had ended and that the enslaved were now free. This was 2.5 years after President Lincoln's Emancipation Proclamation, which had become official on January 1st, 1863. The Emancipation Proclamation had little impact on the Texans due to the small number of Union troops to enforce the new executive order. However, when General Granger's regiment arrived, the forces were strong enough to influence and overcome resistance. General Granger read to the people of Texas General Order No. 3, which stated, "The people of Texas are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection, therefore, existing between employer and hired laborer." The reaction to this news was shock and jubilation. Even with nowhere to go, many felt leaving the plantation would be their first grasp of freedom. Thus, Juneteenth today celebrates African American freedom and achievement while encouraging continuous self-development and respect of all cultures. This, as a national day of pride, is growing.
Hi, I am Councilmember Nick Klufas. I wish I could be there to honor this occasion with you. Juneteenth is an important day for our nation and community. I am proud to read this proclamation honoring this occasion and the African American Cultural Society. Whereas the African American Cultural Society of Palm Coast is dedicated to service and education in our community with a vision to preserve their rich culture and history. And whereas our community's African American Cultural Society members donate valuable time and energetic commitment to celebrate events that perpetuate the valuable achievements of their ancestral traditions. And whereas the annual Juneteenth observance is one such commemoration, a national celebration promoting the preservation and interpretation of the African American journey from oppressive slavery to opulent freedom. And whereas Juneteenth recognizes the traditional African American Emancipation Day that originated in June 1865 in Galveston, Texas, a year after President Abraham Lincoln issued the eminent Emancipation Proclamation. And whereas each year, the Juneteenth celebration helps bring our community together to reflect and rejoice regarding the past, present, and future of all races, nationalities, and religions represented in Palm Coast. Now therefore be it proclaimed, the Palm Coast Mayor and City Council officially designate Saturday, June 19th, 2021 as Juneteenth Observance Day in Palm Coast, and encourage all residents to honor this meaningful commemoration alongside all who are dedicated to the preservation of cultural diversity as our strength in the Palm Coast community. Signed this first day of June 2021.
wonder, but time will heal. Heavy the load, the cross I bear, lonely the road I trod, I dare, shaken, but here I stand, weary, still I press on. Long are the nights, the tears I cried, dark are the days, no sun in the sky, yet still I rise, never to give up, never to give in against all odds, yet still I rise high above the clouds. At times I feel low, yet still I rise.
When day comes, we ask ourselves, where can we find light in this never-ending shade? The loss we carry, a sea we must wade. We've braved the belly of the beast. We've learned that quiet isn't always peace. And the norms and notions of what just isn't always justice. And yet, the dawn is ours before we knew it. Somehow, we do it. Somehow, we've weathered and witnessed a nation that isn't broken, but simply unfinished. We, the successors of a country and a time where a skinny black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president.
Greetings. We will commemorate Juneteenth with an interpretive dance from the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verses 28 through 31. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, neither faints nor is weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the weak, and to those who have no might, he increases their strength. Even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Brothers and sisters, the Mount Calvary Baptist Church Adult Liturgical Dance Ministry is proud to present Faith Walk.
Jesus a long time. No!
For while we have our eyes on the future, history has its eyes on us. This is the era of just redemption. We feared at its inception. We did not feel prepared to be the heirs of such a terrifying hour, but within it, we found the power to author a new chapter, to offer hope and laughter to ourselves. So while we once asked, how could we possibly prevail over catastrophe, now we assert, how could catastrophe possibly prevail over us? We will not march back to what was, but move to what shall be. A country that is bruised but whole, benevolent but bold, fierce and free. We will not be turned around or interrupted by the intimidation, because we know our inaction and inertia will be the inheritance of the next generation.
Every breath from my bronze-pounded chest, we will raise this wounded world into a wondrous one. We will rise from the gold-limbed hills of the west. We will rise from the wind-swept northeast, where our forefathers first realized revolution. We will rise from the lake-rimmed cities of the Midwestern states. We will rise from the sun-baked south. We will rebuild, reconcile, and recover. In every known nook of our nation and every corner called our country, our people diverse and beautiful will emerge, battered and beautiful. The new dawn blooms as we free it, for there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it.
On behalf of the officers and members of the African American Cultural Society, we'd like to thank you for your attendance and participation in our Juneteenth celebration. We celebrate, and in keeping with our mission here at AACS, it's our job and responsibility to bring to the community information pertinent to our vast history. So it's with that history, that rich history, that brought about the rise and the development of the African American Cultural Society. So I stand proud in my service to that mission, which reads as follows. The mission and the purpose of the African American Cultural Society Incorporated is to preserve and perpetuate the cultural heritage of African Americans through educational, artistic, intellectual, and social activities and services deemed in the best interests of the community. So I thank you for joining us for our Juneteenth celebration, and I encourage you to accept a membership to AACS to further our cause, our mission. Thank you very much for your attendance.
Hello, I'm Cheryl Few, and I'll be singing Feeling Good. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling mighty good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossoms on the tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies are having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, you know what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me. For me. This song was originally written as a show tune. Nina Simone redid it for the Civil Rights Movement, and now we're using it to show you the joy that our ancestors must have felt on the day they received the news of their freedom. Happy Juneteenth, everybody. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Oh, freedom is mine, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life. Oh, it's a new dawn, a new day, a new life. A new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling mighty good. I feel so good. Happy Juneteenth. Thank you.